Alrighty, let's go live. Yes, everybody who is tuning in, welcome. How about this? I just decided, actually, which is totally perfect and in alignment with the title of the show. Obviously, welcome to the Boss Queen Morning Show. This is your Soul Abundance channel. Soul Abundance channel. It just came to me as I was journaling. And of course, I hope you are all amazing. Let me just adjust that. It looks like I got, okay, so funny. It looks like I got huge boobies over on Instagram. So maybe totally FYI, a randomness, but okay. So, obviously this is your show to talk about all things money, manifestation, mindset, and of course a sprinkle of marketing, so that you can stay on the Soul Abundance channel, because that is what it's all about. And of course, yes, you get strategy from me as well, but you know, I really love, I don't know, really what I notice is that what am I so passionate about? It is actually the manifestation, the mindset. I mean, I started in this world, in this online world, as a mindset coach. I've done loads of business stuff, and I still love talking strategy. Like, I love being so creative and putting things together for people to really help them to position themselves, present themselves, package themselves up, and of course, knowing how to promote themselves. But really, the stuff that gets me excited is the conversation around money, manifestation, energy, soul abundance, you know, remembering who you are at soul's level, just because I guess that's really what I'm all about. So with that in mind, let's have a quick conversation around tuning into your own soul abundance channel. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, we talked about the 60-second manifestation accelerator, which is a very funny word in German, right? In German, it is the longest word, called Manifestierungsbeschleuniger. Actually, manifestation accelerator is a long word too, but try and say it in German. So anyone who is keen and daring, Manifestierungsbeschleuniger, which is, yeah, wunderbar. That is a little trick I shared with you yesterday, and that is about taking your phone and doing some future pacing around, you know, already being where you want to be. Now, why is that so important? Because of course, everything is energy and frequency. Everything's energy. So it's all really about, you know, seeing yourself there, tapping into that space of being there, because your unconscious mind doesn't know, is this like legit, like reality or not? So if you feed your unconscious mind, this is my reality, and you back it up with some good energy, then of course it's like, yes, okay, cool. Really what you got to get rid of is the ego. And I've had the most biggest epiphany. Well, it's a big epiphany for me. It might not be so big for someone else, but it's not, I don't really mind, you know, because everybody's on their own journey. But as I was sitting on my little corner here, I've got my little meditation little corner, I literally had this little download, and I thought, oh my God, I'm doing this thing. I'm, you know, giving myself guilt trips because, not because I want to choose to feel guilty, but because a part of my ego still wants me to attach to the old identity. So I'm very conscious around shifting into a new identity. So I'm super conscious. And since I've moved into my own space, in my own place, like last month in my birthday, you know, I made a vow to step up and be more courageous, you know, to be more fully seen and heard. And with that, obviously, really shifting into, you know, unbecoming, you know, all these bullshit stories that I've been feeding myself. And a lot of it is around the worthiness, but allowing things to be easy. And so for me, it's like I'm feeling like I'm shifting identity, of course, because the more you let go, the more you unbecome, the more you get to connect to the true essence of your soul, and you know, the infinite potential that's already inside of you. And you know, inside of you, you know, you were born perfect and whole and wealthy and abundant, and you know, all these beautiful things, worthy of all that you could possibly imagine. And that is a beautiful journey. And so I was just sitting here and realizing I'm giving myself a guilt trip over something I've done. And I realized that, I will say it, okay. I've given myself guilt trip about literally having unprotected sex. Oh, naughty. I know, I'm going to say it because, you know, we're all about being fully seen. And having a one-night stand. Okay, well, a one-night stand as such is not a big deal. But it wasn't really in alignment with my values. I've been having these massive guilt trips around and I've been punishing myself. And so it's not like the part that, you know, that had the one night stand that is a part of my old identity, even though it is, because actually I'm not ready to give my soul to anyone really apart from my soulmate king. So so I was giving myself that guilt trip. And I also know that, and this is what came through, is that it's like a part of it's just another story. So it's kind of like ego's giving me any kind of story to hold back and to hold on to the old identity. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like by kind of feeding into that story, feeding into the guilt trip, I was still feeding into old story and I was attaching and clinging onto that old shift. So I was like, oh my God. So releasing that. Release. And you know what? Like I said, this is not about judging. This is, you know, I don't mind what you do in your life. It was just for me a decision that I decided I did not want to have any one night stands because it just is not in alignment with me. Now, you can think about whatever you want. Your sex life is your sex life. I'm just sharing it because it was something that came up for me. And so I've released it. Now, based on that, this is what happens when you kind of go through the shifts, when you have awarenesses and you do the work. You get to realize that instantly by removing the self-pity, this guilt trip, instantly by realizing, oh my God, that's just ego trying to make me cling on to this old identity. I could shift it, and instantly I like shifted my whole vibration. Instantly my whole physiology shifted. And then so I went writing and I put some tunes on. And I was like riding and I was dancing and I was like, oh my God, it just gets to show that you can tap into different frequencies any given moment. And so you could have this moment of feeling like guilty or feeling frustrated or feeling like stuck or feeling anxious or worried. But at the same time, you could actually tune into a different frequency, you know, by changing your physiology, whether you may need to do some meditation to bring some awareness and allow yourself to see the gift because, you know, it's all blessings. It's all blessings. Maybe it's about actually putting pen to paper and, you know, just doing a detox or asking yourself some really good quality questions. Maybe it's about putting some music on, okay? And so it is so sometimes mind-blowing how you could change your state, change your energy so quickly, okay? So my question to you is then, if you know that, and I mean, we can go deeper, and I want to be very mindful of time because, you know, this is a short, sharp show, and it's all about it's your soul abundance channel because that's what I'm going to focus on. So every time you watch this, you're going to be connected into soul abundance. I'm so excited about that. Sometimes it's like the little things that make you go, hell yes, that's exactly what it's about. So I'm adding that little spice to my show. And so here's the thing, right? So everything is available to you at any given time. Remember, there is actually no time as such. You know, remember, time we just made up. Hey, darling, time is just a made up, you know, concept, an illusion. Everything is available to you at any given time. It's like different frequencies. It's different channels. And so, you know, if I can go through different emotions from feeling guilty and kind of like, to yay, right? Through some practices, then of course so can you. Which means also, if you know all of these emotions and these frequencies are available to you, guess what? So then with that, abundance is available to you, right? This feeling of, oh my God, I'm so abundant, I'm so rich, I'm so wealthy, I'm so grateful for all that I have in my entire life already. And of course, the more I feel into this energy of being so rich and abundant and blessed with all things, not just money, right? then the more I'm going to call that in. And that's available to you at the same time as it is available to you. The flip side of the coin, the lack mentality, the worry, the scarcity, the poverty thinking, right? The mindset around, oh my God, it's so expensive and it's so hard and I don't know how I'm going to do it. And I don't know how my other clients are going to come or new clients are coming. I don't know how I'm going to ever able to pay for this or ever able to afford this, or I don't know all of this. And you know, the construct, the contracting energy, both of you is available to you. Do you get that? Both of you is available to you. There's nothing you ever have to do to prove and be like, oh, well, you know what? I have to work really hard to get myself out of this poverty mindset into one of abundance. It's a freaking channel. It's like a radio channel. It's like a TV channel. It's just what you want to choose to watch. Now, if you want to watch mindless shit on TV and fuel your mind with mindless shit, so be it. Or you can fuel your mind with the good things, the exciting things, the things that get you to go, oh my God, like I love listening to my audiobooks and reading my books and taking new things on and absorbing and, you know, connecting into it. Because remember, it's not just about consuming that content, it's about implementation and playing and practicing. And I just find it mind-blowing. And that's why I love talking about these things more so than what is the best strategy to, you know, present yourself online. I mean, that kind of goes in. I do that too, but you know, I like doing this conversation. I like having these conversations. So, right? So the Boss Queen Morning Show is now officially your Soul Abundance channel. This is the Soul Abundance channel. I would like to say that when you watch this, you're going to feel the energy. You're going to actually get a fine tune. You're going to get your mind elevated, expanding, and hopefully your heart opened so that you can see the beauty and the magic that's around you. And of course, every day I'm going to give you some different aspects. Every day I'm going to give you some tips and tricks. And, you know, like I said, keep watching some other shows. Obviously on Instagram, I'm not sure that is able to do so until my beautiful VA uploads Instagram TV, because every time I do it, it doesn't work for me. So I'm going to get her to do it. But in my Facebook group, Soul Boss Queens on the Rise, for all women who decide that, you know, they are a woman on the rise, we can continue this conversation at any given time. You can also feel free to send me a message and share your feedback. And of course, today, just give yourself the gift of fine-tuning or just practicing awareness. Like, what channel are you tuning into? What station on the radio are you listening to? What voices in your head are you listening to? Okay? And just know that both of you is available to you at any given time. Everything is available to you at any given time. And this is the most mind-blowing conversation to be had over and over and over again, because of course it takes practice and because we're so conditioned, and that's so cool. And this is why I absolutely love what I do. Anyway, I'm so excited, like genuinely excited. And of course, if you want to fine-tune your money mindset, we are running right now a money mindset and manifestation and makeover, where we talk about your relationship to money, get you shifting out of scarcity, get you shifting into a mindset of abundance. If you want to be part of this challenge, we're only on day 2 today, so you can still come and join us. Hashtag money in any of those channels or message me, let me know, and I'll add you and I'll send you to the link. We have, I think, 166 women and men, kings and queens, fine-tuning their money game. So of course, be there, be square. It's up to you. Otherwise, you know, enjoy the rest of the day, morning, wherever you are in the world. I say the Boss Queen Morning Show because there's morning somewhere in the world. And of course, this is, as of now, your Soul Abundance channel, and I'm so honored to be able to speak my truth and share about my sex life online, because that's just how we roll. You know, it is all about speaking your truth and being the fullest expression of me. And that was not planned, by the way. I did not mean to share that, but hey, speak your truth, baby. Speak your truth. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. So excited to come to you and share some of my, you know, journey from like having a massive guilt trip to identifying parts, you know, being attached to my ego, to now doing a full-on soul abundance happy dance, because like life's so freaking amazing. Anyway, be blessed, have an amazing day, and of course permission to be, do, and have it all granted.